What's up, subscribers? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to take a few moments to review Simon Property Group's most recent quarterly report that just came out. But first, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so that you get notifications about our future videos talking about the stock market and personal finances. So grab a cup of coffee or your favorite beverage of choice, and let's jump into it. Simon Property Group is a real estate investment trust which, like other commercial real estate companies, struggled quite significantly in 2020 due to the pandemic. But in my opinion, Simon Property Group was hit overly hard during the pandemic and its share price fell well below where it should be trading at. So I used that opportunity to buy some shares of the company while it was down, opening my position in November and then acquiring some more shares later that same month. And with an excellent management team like David Simon, so far my only disappointment is that I didn't have more capital available to build my initial position. So without further ado, let's take a look at Simon Property Group's most recent quarterly report and their year-end financials for 2020. Despite the hardships of the COVID-19 pandemic, Simon Property Group was still able to have an exceptional 2020, generating over $2.3 billion in operating cash flow, acquiring an 80% interest stake in the Taubman Realty Group, improved on their portfolio of properties by opening 2 new international shopping destinations, expanding 2 others, and completing redevelopments on 3 of their domestic properties, all while continuing to return capital to their shareholders in the form of dividends, totaling $2 billion for 2020. Although Simon Property Group did have to decrease their dividend due to the pandemic. The success that they saw throughout 2020 did not come without downside, however, requiring them to raise over $13 billion in the debt and equity markets. But it definitely looks like Simon Property Group has made it through the worst of the pandemic, most recently collecting 90% of its rents. And for the fourth quarter specifically, they were able to post a net income of $271 million with an FFO of $2.17 per diluted share. And we can plan to hear from Simon Property Group about their next dividend on or before March 31st. So why do I like Simon Property Group so much? One of my strategies throughout the worst of the pandemic was to invest in as many beaten down companies as possible, and if they paid a dividend, even better. Dividend growth investing has been one of the main strategies that I have been utilizing in my Roth IRA in order to get additional funds into that account each year beyond the $6,000 contribution limit to help me to build that account faster. So whenever I saw a company like Simon Property Group so beaten down, a company that has an excellent management team, a great portfolio of properties, and is known for producing excellent cash flow for its shareholders every quarter in the form of dividends, I had to pick up some shares. Now, some of you may argue that commercial real estate is dying as we continue to see a bigger shift toward e-commerce. And while I won't argue with you that we're definitely seeing that shift occur more drastically every year, I believe that Simon Property Group is actively positioning itself well to be a thriving business for years to come. I gotta say that one of the reasons I decided to invest in Simon Property Group is that I love its management so much. Nobody is going to care about the success of Simon Property Group more than its founder and CEO, David Simon. For example, David Simon has taken on the threat of e-commerce directly by reaching out to the largest competitor, Amazon, and trying to negotiate a deal with them to offer some of Simon Property Group's locations to Amazon to utilize as fulfillment centers. And following the announcement of their most recent quarterly report, SPG share price has definitely responded quite nicely, trading at around $103 per share at this time. Personally, I think it's just a matter of time before the share price reaches back to the pre-pandemic level and Simon Property Group is even able to increase their dividend back to where it was prior to the pandemic. So I will gladly hold my shares in the meantime and collect those nice dividends while slowly watching the share price appreciate as well. What are your thoughts about Simon Property Group? Is this a company that you're invested in? Are you thinking about buying shares of SPG? Where do you see the share price going over both the short term and the long term? Be sure to comment down below and let me know what you think. And while you're down there, if there are any other stocks or topics that you would like me to talk about in a future video, please feel free to comment that down below as well. As a reminder, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a certified financial planner. I'm a resident physician with an interest in personal finances and investing. Please make sure you're doing your own research before you make any financial decisions. And please be sure to smash that like button and click on the subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm and to help support my channel. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.